I believe my son is possessed. Is it a demon or is it the devil? I can't say, but it's scary. Jack is extremely violent. I feel that it is demons inside him controlling him. There is definitely something not right with Jack.
Tell me how you've come to the conclusion that it's demonic possession.
I think that is one avenue we need to look at. It's been happening since he was 2.5 years old.
I think the chance of this young man being demon-possessed is something less than zero. The chance of being explained by mental illness is about 100%. And frankly, in terms of what I've encountered throughout my career, I would say it's moderate. You know, we do all of our shows because they're teaching tools. And first thing I ask the producers when we decide to do a particular story is, what's the takeaway? The takeaway today really revolves around Occam's razor. And that is that most often the simplest solution is probably the right one. You just got to break things down to simple explanations. And you know, here the answer is not going to be simple, but the explanation is pretty simple. You don't need to decide there's demon possession to explain behavior. What you got to do is just decide, look, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. How much do you know about alternative explanations? Have you done a deep dive on the autism spectrum to find out what?
I have done some research on it. I
Asperger's?
wouldn't say, yes, sir.
Oppositional defiant disorder?
Yes,
I mean, do you
sir.
know
ODD.
Do you know the genesis of these? I'm saying these would certainly be on my short list of considerations before I would consider that he was demonically possessed. And then I would look and say, okay, let's see what kind of environmental situation he's in. Find out what's happening before you start pulling the trigger on different things. Make sure you're treating the right thing in the right way, because think about it. If you think about coming up to an intersection and you're supposed to go left, but you go right. Say you go right 5 miles. You know what that is? That's a 20-mile mistake. You say, wait a minute, no, it's a 5-mile mistake. No, it's a 20-mile mistake. Because think about it. You go right 5 miles when you should have been going left. So you got to come back 5 miles. That's 10. That's 10 miles you could have been going the other direction. So you're now 20 miles behind the curve. Make sure you get the right answers before you start pulling triggers, especially with your kids. 50% of the solution to any problem lies in defining it. Think about that. 50% of the solution to any problem lies in defining it before you start pulling the trigger.